Hey, Matt Adams here in Rhode Island today, and we have a day that's quite hot. It's like 95 to 100 degrees in some places. It is hot out here. We're going to look at some cairns today, and we're going to check out, what do you call that? That we just...
That right there?
That right there. What is that? That's...
It's not a chamber proper.
No, it's like...
What do they call it?
It's weird. What is it?
Sort of like in between a sweat house and a torch.
It's tiny. Yeah. It's either like a niche, or if it's Indian, it's a niche. If it's not, it's a fireplace.
A fireplace? Maybe?
Yeah. I mean, there was evidence of fire in there, so let's check it out and decide for yourself. We are in Rhode Island, and Sam has brought us to this strange looking thing. We're not too far from a body of water over there, so that'll provide a little bit of context. I thought originally when she showed me the photo of this that there was some kind of a stone wall, but apparently not. And it's built up a bit. Looks like there's something inside. Derek, you know what this reminds me of, don't you?
Hopkinton?
Yeah. Let's see what we got down in here. Evidence of fire on the side of the rock. Which, if you asked me, it probably would have said fireplace anyway. But evidence of that. And then, how far up does it go? Pretty much all the way up. Well, that's cool. Let's see if we can get a photo.
Yeah, someone on one of the pages I follow. I had found it a long time ago and I forgot about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how many wieners do you plan on eating?
Did you think in order?
I was going to say while he was videoing, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't say that while he's videoing.
Did you order?
Not yet. How many wieners are you guys going to eat?
Probably 10. How long are they?
Like just a regular hot dog size.
How much do you eat?
I'll have one. Yeah. So the interesting thing is, it appears to have been dug up over there,
It's weird because
going over here, and I'm standing in like the lowest point.
well, if it's not soggy, it's not.
So my guess is
Oh, yeah.
that this was some kind of a fireplace. It'd be nice to metal detect the area and take a look at it. And it'd be nice to metal detect the area, see if there's any trash left over. Kind of looks like a place that people would go to party, but I don't see any seats here. Not even logs to sit on or stones or anything. But I don't know, it doesn't look that old. I mean, it's been there for a while, but
This is slumped down from.
oh yeah, for sure.
What?
On my first hit,
Oh no.
pulled them off of me.
All right, start over, Derek. What are you doing?
Well, I was just using the Sunseeker app. And I
Okay.
was just wondering if you would come look at this and see what you think. Am I in the ballpark? Is it off? I mean, it depends,
That's
on how you turn it, but it's roughly.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty square to it.
I mean, we're like right there in front.
You know, if I turn it naturally, I get off. But
You what?
if I get off center.
Okay.
But I'm not sure how square I am with this. I'm kind of just eyeballing it.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm way off.
No, I mean, you look kind of like you're on.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Just so you know.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm coming at it from, this might have been like kids or something.
Okay.
Or like just people out here partying or something. But I don't really see any evidence of that. We don't see any way you would
But isn't
sit.
it kind of weird that they
I
come
don't
up
know,
with
maybe.
2 long stones like that to...
You might sit here. You can sit on that. You can sit here. Maybe.
No, I just find it strange that those 2 would be right there.
It's a lot of work for a fireplace out here, though. But it is kind of like right off the trail.
It's reminiscent of the thing in Hopkinton.
Yeah,
Mass.
yeah. Which is no longer there. In fact, I have a brief video of one that was made in somebody's yard as a replica of what was there. But I don't know. This doesn't look that old to me. It's interesting that that points off to possible winter solstice. What was that, sunset alignment?
Yes.
That's weird.
I'm thinking it's older than you do, Matt, but the only 2 things that make me go like this is...
Will you stand in front and like just orient yourself to the opening?
Me?
Like be flush with the opening?
Well, if I'm really flush, it's a little bit this way, I think. It's kind of off, right? You're pretty good, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you're like dead on, dude.
Is it?
Yeah.
The only thing I noticed is like, are these not your plug and feather marks, but are these little semicircles from metal tools?
Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if those maybe
It's like the scallop shapes.
yeah.
Yeah, I would usually refer to that as some kind of stoneworking too. Even if it's just hitting it with another stone to get it to shape right.
Yeah. And this is definitely like falling down some, right? I mean, the top, you can tell that was up higher.
Yeah.
My cousin used the plug and feather method recently.
Oh,
Get
yeah?
rid of a giant rock that was out in front of his summer camp.
How long did it take him?
He said it took all day,
Oh, yeah.
but he said it was amazing. He said that, like, I don't know how you do it, but he said that once you get it all set up, he's like, it literally just slices off like butter.
Yeah.
He said it was so amazing
Once
just to
it-
watch it. He said it was his first time doing it.
Yeah.
But he said it was really cool.
Once you get enough of those in a line, it cleaves and breaks right off.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said once you got so many, all of a sudden it would just slice.
So Sam brought us out to Rhode Island and we're walking in, and this is one of the things that's there. Very clearly looks like a turtle, this portion, but then when we step back over here, there's also a face in it. So like that would be the turtle head and that would be the shell, right? But then that could also be an eye. That would be a mouth, and the nose is there. It's a few feet from the other area, maybe 100 feet. And looks like a little outcrop. Probably not too much deep down underneath, but this looks like it broke off of that, but it's also kind of propped up like a table. Sam brought us out into the woods in Rhode Island and just kind of led us. So did you even know this was here? Just led us over this area, and I looked at the stone and I just was like, hey, does it move? And guess what? It's another rocking stone.
Nice.
Nice, right?
Yeah, nice.
So we're not even, what, 20 seconds from the drum rock, and there are these stone circles, I suppose, of just quartz stone, and it gets bigger as we go. Obviously those are quite large, and then over here there's another one. It's hard to tell, but that's actually one there, and then there's a bunch of them all around. It's definitely not something that would happen naturally. So who was out here gathering all of this white quartz and putting it in this area? Any farming utility that would require piles of quartz that you guys can think of?
I've seen quartz accumulated in spots like I saw it in Massachusetts, over by the Plymouth County area, where they tucked it under some other larger boulders, made like a cache.
Yeah.
Of baseball, softball size stone. But this is
But
really
what
cool.
I find interesting,
Different.
if you look at all the kinds that we're gonna see, there's only maybe a handful of quartz pieces other than those piles right there.
Oh, okay.
Huh. And obviously
It's not like
there
it's
was the one over there.
abundant in here.
Yeah. Cool. Let's keep going. So we've got one stone pile here, and those are the quartz things. We've got a cairn here. And the other one you said was here, Sam? Okay. Yeah, I see it now. Wow. Kind of looks like an animal effigy. And these are stacked on an outcrop of rock, right? This is the bedrock coming up out of the ground. Ooh. This has quartz on it right here. And I thought this was a big chunk of quartz too. But this definitely is. So there's one back there right where that brown spot is. There's one in the back there. There's one over here in the front. There's one up in the back there. There's one in between the trees right here. And there's one over there behind or in front of that big bright tree in the back. We're gonna go check them all out.
So notice the way they're shaped.
Yeah.
They tend to have like a hollowed out look to them, I notice. Like the centers are compressed.
Oh, okay. You're talking about generally like almost like a donut looking down.
Right.
Yep.
I mean, they're not deep, but they still have like a...
A lot of them are on bedrock too.
That's a pattern. Right, Matt? You see like almost like a donut type looking
Yeah.
down on a half donut.
Yeah.
You see these centers.
The most well-defined ones that I've seen like that were out in New York State.
Okay.
Yep, up on this like big, huge, steep hill. It was crazy because I remember talking to my guide about it, and he was like, yeah, I have no idea what they were for. And then I was thinking, like, you know, what were the Native American burial traditions or whatever? And, you know, I completely hallucinated in my mind that they might have been used for like burnings, you know, like funeral pyres type things.
Funeral pyres, yeah.
Put the body inside, maybe burn it, and send the ashes up to the stars. I don't know if that's
There is
right,
a
but
little cemetery somewhere in here too. Not
Yeah.
right here on the other side of the trail. They're just like little snubs of stone.
The Native American cemetery.
I don't know. That's what I'm wondering if all this stuff is nearby.
I don't think these would be graves though, because there's bedrock literally right
No, I
underneath
mean
them.
if the headstones on the other side would be graves.
No, I'm not saying that in connection with that. I'm saying that because people watching the video are going to hear graves.
Oh.
They're going to be thinking of these as
Different area.
graves, right? Yep.
That one has a little stone sticking out of it. One of these nearby is the one that looks like a turtle.
Me?
Yeah. Is this one? No. That had a piece of quartz in it.
They're all like roundish in shape.
Yeah.
So there's definite purpose to them. And my reason too for pointing them out as being on bedrock is if you're a farmer and you're moving stone out of the way off your field, are you going to take the time to actually pile it up on the bedrock?
Yeah, and
Like in a circular pattern?
yeah, some of them have. They're not very random looking.
Right.
Yeah.
And this particular stone, if you're trying to get it out of your way, your farmland, you're not going to move it up on top of bedrock. You're going to maybe lean it up against the side of it, but you're not going to exert all the effort. Doesn't make much sense. So we've got this here, this big one, on top of the big one underneath it.
And this is
Yeah,
on
see if
this
it
too.
moves.
This is on this too.
Right. Yeah, so that's what, bedrock on the bottom, right?
It seems to be.
Get up on top, Derek, see if it moves.
I think this one's big. I don't know.
No, definitely doesn't move. Maybe a little bit. Not a drum rock.
Not sure about this one. Get a little sound out of it, but that other one was.
That's a definite
Booming.
drum rock,
Yeah.
yeah. Just want to get closer over here because there's actually like a nicely formed pile here. And then with these here and that here. And then we've got this one here that we've already seen. And we've got that one there that we already saw. And then we've got some more over here. Oop. Sam's got one here.
I feel like that one's got a very defined center to it.
Yeah, for real. This one's like weird. It's covered with duff. Definitely see it more from this angle. And then this is the one Sam says that has the circle in the middle. Look at that. You guys take it one step back. All right.
That's
Oh, good.
construction.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just.
Yeah. This isn't like a random pile. Sam's got something over here. Geez, I never even saw that one, Sam. Oh yeah. Is this a turtle? It's a definite pile.
Inspection of something, but
Yeah, it's tough.
awesomeness of this area.
Imagine how much easier you see everything, like being able to see just in the distance all of them sitting around.
Yes, it was open.
Are they on the ridge over there too? Wow. So there's a bunch. I mean, there's like a little gully here, and there's a bunch out on the top over there too. So this is the one with the circle in it, right? But then from far away, this one looks mounded like a turtle shell. All right, so Sam found this stone. It rocks. We'll see if it's a drum rock.
It definitely moves.
I don't know. It's not making a big booming sound. Did it at one point? Did it at one point?
Yep.
So this is the big mounded over one. And then here's another one. Oh, is this one too? Like this whole end here? It's all like small stones like piled up here.
It looks like one giant one.
It's definitely weird. Ooh, what's that?
I think I looked in that and it was nothing. So I don't remember now.
Well, let's go see. This just looks like the end of the ridge. But I was looking at the shape of this and I thought maybe Manitou stone. But yeah, but when I look underneath, probably not. Like probably was pushed off the top here or something. It looks maybe too big to have been stood up. I don't know. They probably could have done it, but we got this tree growing through it here. But I don't know. Looks kind of top heavy. I think if they were going to stand up a Manitou stone of that size, they would have broken it. Made it thinner, broken it down a bit. That's just my reasoning, but I don't know. Based on the Manitou stones that I've seen. Ooh. This is a nice big one, huh? Nice. Sam found a spider's web. So all of those cairns are 1, 2, 3. They're all up on that ridge. There's probably some further back that we can't see. There are none here in this little valley. But there are more up here, as I pointed out earlier. And let's go have a look. Oh yeah, it's a nice big one here. As far as
slabs.
yeah, in the back.
I think the slabs were maybe more upright back in the day.
There's a lot of long ones.
Yeah. And you think, you know, just how things settle down through time.
Yeah.
I wonder if some of them were like upright.
I can't tell if this is like a couple of small ones or one big one with a circle in the middle.
Oh, I thought it was like one big one with a circle in the middle.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. And then you've even got the typical down here with the, God, I gotta get closer. The little horn on it. There's a few over here too. We got this one here. Oh, this is definite circular. It's hard to see on the camera, but maybe if I stand in the bright light. We've got stones over here, and they go all the way around down here. See the circle?
Sheer volume.
Yeah, there's more than I. Yeah. Yep. This one here looks circular too, with that spot in the middle and the stones in the back and around. This one's really long. Derek, this one might be triangular. This is crazy. And then we've got the quartz. Typical quartz that we find on the stones that are used in the construction of these things. This one's got a triangular shape too. Derek, there's another triangle over here. And then Sam's turtle is over here. And let's just take a moment to examine the stones on the top of this one, okay? Because we get a bunch of quartz stones. Flipper, maybe? Head? Flipper? Shell? And then we've got multiple stones that are all quartz. Let's go take a look at those in the back. That one there is quartz. Just so you can get a good look at it. That's actually a really nice piece of quartz. And then we've got these pieces of quartz. Some even small ones down there. Even some small ones down there. Yeah, it's hard to see, but there's one here. That's the end of it. Right there, and that's the front of it, like right before Sam. Wow. Look at that. So we've got this nice big stone, and then we've got an area of filled stone. It's built up quite nicely. You got a piece of white quartz here. We got kind of a double here. This pile, and then that pile. It's all piled up. And a big circle in here too. Ooh, look at this. I see a turtle. Look at all that quartz too. Shit. Jeez. Yeah.
It's tough to see in the summertime.
Here it is.
I mean, you can see it, but I mean, the photographs.
Derek, like, lie down and roll over all the plants.
That ain't happening. I'm into it. I'm not that into it.
Chicken, I'll do it.
You're gonna do it?
Roll all over the
Have to
plants.
come in like bushwhackers with them.
Yeah, we need a weed whacker. Wah, wah, wah. That was definitely placed there. All right. We got another one over here. Not too impressive, but it's here. And then this whole area here is like, right now it's dry, but it looks kind of swampy. But that's also consistent with the things that we see. A lot of these are right near bodies of water. There's always a connection to water. Well, not always, but a lot of times. It's a very cool one.
The sand phase.
Yep.
The phase over here.
Oh, now this is a beauty. Look at this. Look what we've got here. Nice piece of quartz. Got gray quartz in there, white quartz, smoky quartz. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
That up again?
You started it.
Dead wrong. Period.
You started it.
Dead wrong.
You started it.
Okay, this kind of stuff, but like, could this have been like a fallen standing stone?
Sam pointed this out. There's a piece of quartz here,
Well, there's
holding this end up.
that standing stone that looks, it's actually like, I think it was like this big around, like square,
Okay.
and one end had sort of a point on it, but it's laying on its side.
Yeah.
And then that's the one with the circle. And then we've got this one here, which roughly is a circle. And now it looks like, I don't know if we're gonna go find more or head out, but we'll see. Got this one here. There's a few over here. Didn't we see that one already?
No.
Yeah, we did. That was one of the first ones we came up to.
Remember,
Yes, it was.
remember, it was
Yes, it
remember, it was a big rock on the end. That's not a
No,
big rock on the end.
that's the one Derek found.
I don't think so.
Yes, I do. Here's another one. And even here too, it's like, oh, that's a pretty big one. Tree growing in the middle. Yeah, see, this is the one we looked at earlier. This one here I was like, is this one or is this like 2 or 3? And we started off at this one.
No, it's not.
Here it is.
It's not.
It is $100. Derek, we've been to this one before, haven't we?
I think we're at this one.
Yeah.
Maybe you went with us, because Matt and I might have been over there.
Yeah, Sam, you might have wandered that way, but Derek and I were at this.
I think it was you, because I pointed up this one and you videoed it. I think, Sam, you were.
So these are the ones that I said were more boat shaped. This one, that one,
Yeah.
that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. There's definitely like consistent shapes to these. Circular, triangular. Some of these are longer, like this one, the last one. Well, the last two, really. You got smoky quartz on that one? Nice.
Like even that looks like it was one that was a little higher at one point.
Yeah. Probably this whole area. Got quartz on this one too, Derek. Right here. Nice big pieces of quartz. And then that one.
So I think that's the end of them.
Yeah.
Now, if you
Looks
wanna
like
see-
there might be one more there.
we think we stepped on that one coming in.
All right, so we get this big long stone wall coming out of the woods, and then comes up to a path. But if you don't see a very obvious snake head or turtle head in this stone, I don't know what to tell you. You got the eye right there and the mouth right there. Looks more like a turtle than a snake, but quite interesting, and it goes off who knows how far into the woods. We haven't seen it. We came that way on the path and we didn't see any of it. So, but it does continue across the path. It's just not as well built up for some reason. All right, so we came across another section of wall, and the interesting thing about this is doesn't appear to go off too far off the trail. So that kind of like peters off down that end and just like looks like it goes into nothing. But then this side is built up a bit more. And I kind of wonder, like there doesn't really appear to be a reason for this wall, right? So why is it here? Especially when there's a path right here. And I thought maybe that might have been there first, and this could have been like a small stone serpent, and then the path was made through it at one point. I don't know, but it's worth noting. Hey, so that's the video for today. Thanks for checking it out and tuning in with us. Subscribe to the channel, join the Facebook group, and post some stuff of your own. We'll see you online. Bye.